Welcome back, martial arts movie fans and cinema explorers. In today's deep dive, we unravel the origins of one of the most groundbreaking kung fu stories ever told.
This isn't just a film recap, it's a journey through pain, perseverance, betrayal, ancient secrets, and a wild twist of animal-inspired innovation. This is Snake in the Eagle's Shadow, a 1978 martial arts masterpiece that helped redefine action cinema and skyrocketed Jackie Chan to superstardom.
Do you fight because you're angry?
Somewhere in the shadows, he trains.
But this isn't your typical martial arts movie.
No, this is a tale soaked in tradition, shadowed by secret rivalries, and uplifted by the unlikeliest of heroes, an orphan janitor with nothing to his name but heart, humility, and hunger to learn.
This is the language of warriors. He doesn't need a weapon.
If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and stick around until the end, because by the time we're done, you'll never look at cats and snakes the same way again.
But this is just the beginning.
In this world, battles are rarely won in the first exchange. Our story unfolds in a time when martial arts schools weren't just places to learn how to punch and kick, they were cultural pillars. Honor, legacy, and reputation were everything. Rivalries between schools often turned deadly. In this world, the Eagle Claw clan has risen to dominance, not through virtue or mastery, but through brutality. They believe in their supremacy and seek to eliminate any opposing style that dares challenge their legacy.
Pain is temporary. Precision is permanent. Their main target?
The snake fist style, a graceful yet lethal art that focuses on agility, deception, and pinpoint strikes. The Eagle Claw has waged a silent war, assassinating snake fist masters one by one, erasing them from history. And they've nearly succeeded. He's walking into a storm. Only a handful of snake fist practitioners remain, and most have gone into hiding.
The opponent presses harder, but that's a mistake.
Enter Chien Fu, a young, clumsy orphan who lives at the lowest rung of society. He isn't even allowed on the mat, he mops it. He isn't taught kung fu, he absorbs it silently from the sidelines. His job at a martial arts school is thankless. He's the target of constant bullying by the very people who claim to stand for discipline and honor.
This journey isn't just about fists, it's about choices.
The instructors treat him like a punching bag, both literally and figuratively. Every time he tries to be helpful, he's met with insults, kicks, and humiliation.
Yet Chien stays.
Why? Because he has nowhere else to go. In a world driven by status and skill, he survives through patience, servitude, and quiet resilience.
The rhythm of the fight changes, it's not brute force anymore.
But even in this harsh existence, one person shows him humanity, Awu, the cook. He offers Chien food and a rare sense of camaraderie, often speaking with a calm wisdom that hints at a deeper understanding of the chaos around them. They're earned through pressure, pain, and patience.
No words. Chien's life changes dramatically when he encounters an old beggar being harassed in the streets.
Despite having no martial training, Chien steps in to help the man.
It's a small act of kindness, but it changes his destiny.
Every twitch, every breath, it's all being read like a scroll. The beggar is no ordinary old man, he's Pai Ching Tien, a surviving master of the nearly extinct snake fist style.
He's been living under the radar for years, hiding from the Eagle Claw. Assassins who won't stop until he's dead. It's timing, angles, deception.
But something in Chien moves him.
Maybe it's his courage. Maybe it's his humility. Maybe it's fate.
His mind, the sharpest edge. Pai decides to take shelter with Chien, and over time, he begins to teach the young janitor, not through formal training, but through subtle guidance.
Every move is an investment in the next one.
Pai cleverly disguises his lessons as chores, helping Chien build muscle memory, rhythm, and instinct without even realizing it.
His body is the blade.
They agree to remain friends rather than teacher and student.
This isn't just for humility, it's protection. If Pai is ever discovered, Chien won't be marked as a student of Snake Fist.
It's a brilliant way to keep Chien safe while passing on sacred knowledge.
It's all he needs. With fluid motion, he turns defense into dominance.
Chien's growth is slow but unmistakable.
His body becomes more fluid.
His instincts sharpen. He starts using his movements to navigate conflict, using timing and trickery instead of brute force. One day, when an instructor tries to embarrass him again, Chien uses a simple mop handle and a clever foot sweep to outmaneuver him without even appearing to fight.
It's funny, satisfying, and deeply symbolic, not for revenge. For peace. The kind of peace that only comes after mastering the storm inside.
Meanwhile, a neighboring school led by a ruthless opportunist named Choi begins rising in political influence.
Choi uses connections to local elites and even bribes officials to promote his school. The fight isn't over, but the momentum has shifted.
To crush competition and boost his ego, he sends his champion fighter, an arrogant brute known as the Three Provinces Champ, to publicly challenge Chien's school.
Discipline isn't about talent. It's about showing up when it hurts, when no one's watching. The instructors who once belittled Chien fall one by one.
In a twist of irony, it's Chien, the janitor, the nobody, who steps up.
What follows is an electrifying showdown.
Using the snake fist, Chien dodges, slips, and counters with surgical precision, defeating the champion in front of a stunned crowd. For the first time, people see him for what he truly is, a warrior in disguise. And in that silence, he's becoming something more than just a fighter. Chien's victory reverberates far beyond the school. Word spreads quickly, and it reaches the ears of Shang Quan, the cold-blooded leader of the Eagle Claw clan. The bruises fade, but the lessons stay. Shang, sensing a threat to his dominance, arrives in town under a false identity, observing Chien closely. Every failure teaches him something the victories never could. Their first encounter is quiet but chilling. Shang pretends to be a friendly martial artist, but when Chien spars with him, he realizes instantly, this man is dangerous.
Shang reads every move like an open book.
Chien narrowly escapes, but Pai knows what this means. The war they tried to avoid has found them,
And when the time is right,
he strikes like lightning.
fast.
Pai urges Chien to keep training, to find something deeper within himself, because Shang is not just strong, he's tactical, ruthless, and highly skilled in multiple deadly styles. He knows that every fight won outwardly means little if you lose the one inside. One night, Chien witnesses a mesmerizing sight, his pet cat locked in combat with a cobra. The way the cat moves, balanced on its paws, swift, silent, lethal, inspires a new vision.
What if he could combine the flowing unpredictability of feline movement with the precise strikes of the snake fist?
The bruises from the last fight haven't healed.
He begins experimenting in secret,
For the next,
mimicking the cat's swipes, dodges, and stances.
over time, he creates something entirely new, the cat claw technique.
Kung Fu isn't a sport here.
It's wild, creative, and completely unpredictable, something even Shang Quan won't be prepared for.
It's a way of life. Just as things seem to turn around, tragedy strikes.
Pai falls mysteriously ill after drinking tea prepared by Awu, the cook who was once his friend.
The twist? Awu was an eagle claw mole who's been watching them from the beginning. Not because he has to, but because that's the way. But fate, or maybe Chien's quick observation, saves the day. He realizes the tea is poisoned and forces Pai to purge it. They flee, but Pai's condition is critical. Silent masters. Now, the final confrontation can't be avoided. Dusty floors. The climactic battle between Chien and Shang Quan is a masterclass in tension, choreography, and emotion. It's not just about strength, it's about legacy, innovation, and survival. Chien, wielding his new cat claw, confounds Shang. The old styles collapse under the pressure of evolution. In a final breathtaking move, Chien defeats the undefeatable. The crowd may cheer, but he doesn't hear it. He's tuned into something deeper. With Shang Quan dead and the Eagle Claw defeated, peace returns, for now. Chien and Pai, both forever changed, walk away not just as survivors, but as visionaries. Together, they vow to refine the cat claw and teach it not just as a fighting style, but a philosophy: adapt, create, and never stop evolving. In stillness, he feels the weight of his past. Snake in the Eagle's Shadow is more than a kung fu movie, it's a tale of transformation. Of an underdog who didn't just learn the old ways, he rewrote them. Jackie Chan's portrayal of Chien redefined the kung fu hero not as a stoic master, but as a clever, comedic, determined spirit who always finds a way to win. He returns to the training grounds. If you're enjoying this content or getting value from this movie recap, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss another amazing story like this one. And hey, share this video with other movie lovers so they can enjoy it too. Or because something greater calls you. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care and keep watching. Strike, block, fall.
This is Original Recaps, signing off with the spirit of the snake and the swipe of the cat.
The screen dims. But the journey? That never ends. The fight fades.